Hello, my name is Brandon Morgan, and I am the instructor for this intersession New Mexico history class. I look forward to studying New Mexico history with you over the next 2 weeks. I'm sure that you already know about the short duration of this class and are prepared for the workload that will come with it. If at any point in our term over the next 2 weeks you have questions, concerns, feel like things are getting too difficult, whatever it might be, please let me know so that I can see if there's something that I can do to help out with that. This video is where I want you to start just because I want to explain a little bit about the way that I've structured the course. And hopefully this will help us all to hit the ground running. So as is noted in the syllabus that you'll see hopefully in just a few more minutes after you watch this, I've created units that last for 2 days for units 2 through 6. Unit 1, the one that you'll be starting with, is a little bit different than the rest. It has a different format because most of it is about getting to know one another, getting familiar with the course, and with what history is all about. So it'll be units 2 through 6 where we really do most of our actual study of New Mexico history. In each of those units, the first day is full of what I've called identification types of activities. So you'll be reading, you'll be posting reading tweets, and you'll be posting an entry to the course timeline. The second day is involved with analysis types of activities. So on the course timeline, you'll be still focused on what you had read for that unit and the videos that you'd watched, but you're going to then take all of your work another step, and you're going to make connections between the post I should say that you made on the timeline with posts that other people made on the timeline. Your journal entry that you'll also complete on the second day of each unit is meant to be analytical as well. As you'll read in the journal entries assignment instructions, it's not just a bunch of reflections, but you need to specifically talk about what the timeline taught you and helped you see about New Mexico history that you might not have seen otherwise. You need to make some comments about what was most impactful and interesting from the given unit, and again, make a final analysis of what it was you learned there. Along the way, you will need to complete 4 of the discussion assignments. I haven't given those specific due dates, so I didn't say you have to do 1 in Unit 2 and 1 in Unit 4, and so on like that, but I've sort of left it open to you. There are 9 different discussion forums. There are a couple of others as well, but the ones that are for the core of the class are all labeled discussion 1 through 9. You need to choose 4 of those to complete over the next 2 weeks, and the instructions again are there in the discussion board requirements document, so that you'll know exactly what to do. I'm hoping that the discussion board will be a space for creativity, a space where you can take the things that you've learned and kind of try to apply them to the present day, or try to make connections to your own life and to things that are happening currently. So hopefully it won't be the usual respond to a question, ask a follow-up question, but instead you'll be creating things with the discussion board, depending on which scenarios you choose to complete, which forms you choose to complete. And again, remember, you need to do 4 of those over the next 2 weeks, although there are 9 to choose from. So you can choose the scenarios, the kinds of assignments there on the discussion board that most appeal to you, that are most interesting to you, that you'll think you'll get the most out of. Hopefully that all makes sense. If you want to know, exactly what is it that I need to do for any given unit, please use the learning modules. So those are available in the course menu under course content in Blackboard here. It's the first thing under course content. Please use those. Use them often. I've designed those so that the first couple of items in those learning modules lay out exactly what you need to complete for the given unit, when you need to complete it, and so on, so that you'll never get lost. It also gives you some signposts along the way so that you'll look forward toward completing the final project. So you will be completing a research project as well that you'll present on Storify.com. And there are, again, explanations, tutorials for that in the Final Project tab. I hope that this helps. Again, the thing I really want to emphasize here at the end is use the syllabus and the learning modules to know where you're at and know what is required at all times. As long as you do that, most of your questions, at least about when is this due, should be answered. Any other questions that you have about the actual assignments, how you need to do what is being asked in the assignments, and so on, please don't hesitate to ask. You can get a hold of me through text messaging. My number is on the syllabus. You can also use Twitter, or you can use email. I look forward to having a successful intersession with all of you. I've taught the intersession several times now, and it's actually one of my favorite ways to teach New Mexico history because all of us tend to be so focused and invested on the course since it's only 2 weeks long. So I look forward to getting to know all of you and to learning from your insights on New Mexico's past.